guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And today I've had a couple of epiphanies since I posted a photo an hour and a half ago playing with our brand new water painters. Now I've not played with the wide one yet, which I will show you. It's super wide. Hello Miss Jamie, hello Miss Felicity. So super wide, and we've also got a medium and a fine tip, which I'll show you later, but I particularly want to do some washes using the super wide one. And I was going to play with Artistry Blooms paper, and then all of a sudden I had an epiphany about something we spoke about a while ago. And we were talking about good. No, I had an epiphany. But I am a bit late because I had the epiphany about 15 minutes ago. So I was formulating it in my head. So grabbed out the Whale of a Time paper, and none of these are the interesting ones. Look at that pretty seahorse one. Let's see what else I can find. And we have our beautiful whales, but I'm going to be going through this. I've pulled out one piece of paper, which is just a scrap from my last set of cards, and I'm going to do a Crush card. So Crush from Nemo, and I'm also going to be putting in the word dude with the Playful alphabets. So I have all, and I also grabbed out a new stamp set for me, Happiest of Birthdays. So if I could put dude, it's your day, enjoy it, I think I'm winning. Okay, and just in case I need it, but I don't think I will, I have grabbed out the Whale Done stamp set, which coordinates with the paper. So I have ideas half formulated, and that's about it. We're getting there. I'm thinking I'll be cutting out one of the turtles from the pattern paper, because there aren't any dies that goes with this, goes with the paper. It's just the Whale Builder Punch. So yeah, that's where I think I'm going. I was originally going with, as I said, Artistry Blooms paper. Now I do need to see if I can tag someone. Catherine posted earlier going, can you tag me when you're on? And of course I get chatting and I never remember these things. Now for anyone who's watching who doesn't get my notifications, so if you're watching the replay, hello, welcome, very pleased to have you here. That's awesome, Kel. Hey. So if you're watching me and you normally don't get notifications, there are, sorry, my laptop is right next to me. There, when you're watching the video in like full screen or screen and then comments down the side, there are 3 dots. Press those 3 dots and you can turn on and off live notifications. So that means when I'm live on Facebook, it will give you notifications. If you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell, and you will get notifications in YouTube when I upload my replay video. My replay videos are always available here on Facebook, and I post them on YouTube as well, because as many of you know, I'm trying to increase my subscribers on YouTube to 1,000, so I can do 1 live a week here on Facebook and 1 live a week on YouTube as well, which I tried to do I think the end of last year, and it went, you haven't got 1,000 subscribers. I was like, right, let's work on that. So I'm working towards that. I'm increasing my subscriber count consistently, which is fantastic. So I'm working my way towards it, but I need your guys' help as well. So if you're liking what you're seeing, not right this very second because I'm just chitter-chattering, but if you like the projects and you want to see more, turn on live notifications on Facebook and subscribe to me on YouTube, because some of my videos are only on YouTube. So I share the link here on my Facebook page, but they are only on YouTube. Now, also, before I get into playing and the project, if you would like to purchase any of these products, this is my job. My job is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I make cards, but my primary job is to sell the products and to give you the inspiration to use the products that you buy. So, oh, thank you so much, Cindy. Yes, that was Cindy that said that. So, yes. Oh, no problems, Felicity. I can talk to you about that. Not just right now. Now, I haven't told Catherine that I'm live. So, let's see if I can tag her. She's Catherine with a K, and I can't, she's not coming up on my list. Okay, can someone, pretty please with sugar on top, go to my photo post before this and tell Catherine that I'm live? That is someone's job. And while you are doing that, I'll give you time so you won't miss any of the action. I will, I'll flick myself around, turn off lights, and get ready to create. So I thank you in advance for telling Catherine that I'm live. And I know many of you have missed these water painters in the catalogue. So basically we retired our old aqua painters, which were just a bit bigger than a medium and a fine tip aqua painter, and we now have 3. So this wider one has been on the market for a while. Okay, light off. So this wider one has been on the market for a while, the Greater Craft Market, and I was really excited when Stampin' Up! Bought in our version. So the watercolor paper I'm going to be using today is our Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, which is made, well, it's branded Fluid 100. It is, I think it's a cold press watercolor paper, 100% cotton. It's, oh, that will be the backing that I'm trying to pull out, not the actual paper. It is a lot whiter than our previous paper, and the texture of the paper is much finer. I have kept, actually, the color isn't much different, but if you can see here, the texture is a lot finer in our newer, that was our last catalogue, in our newer watercolor paper in comparison to. So I always keep a swatch of my old, so I remember how amazing this is. I'm thinking it might be hot pressed, but look, I'm not totally sure. Hey Jason, thanks for joining. Now I'm going to go back and say hey Jay, hey Pamela, already spoken to Felicity and Cindy, hey Margine and Rose, hey Kel, I'm so glad you're here Kel, hey Wendy, haven't seen you in a while, Kathy, Bev, Shelley, oh Shelley, you're here at the start, woohoo, I love that. Okay, getting a little warm, so I'm going to turn off my heater. First and foremost, I'm going to want this piece of paper slightly smaller than our standard card size in Australia. So I'm going to do some trimming. I'm going to make it 1/2 centimetre smaller. Now, I don't mind having these scraps because I guarantee you they will come in handy and be used. So just trimming this down, because this is kinda what I'm envisaging. And I'm thinking I may need a new blade because I've done a lot of trimming and cutting out recently. Okay. I'm not doing a card base yet. So I've also grabbed out this piece, and I'm thinking I may do it like that so I can see more of the watercolor that I'm going to add, so making a landscape card. Now, the Whale of a Time paper, and the reason I am looking at this now is this is going to guide my color choices. So I want to go through and find my, oh look, same pattern, different color, love that. I've got some smaller whales here. Oh, look at that colored, that's gorgeous. Okay, so we have some smaller turtles. That's not quite what I want. I want my larger turtles. Now I do have all of these papers together. Oh, I love that coral. That's actually really nice. So I'm looking, gathering color inspiration. This is the paper that I wanted. And I want this dude right here because he's looking straight at us. And he is going to be Crush. Okay, I am going to look through all the other papers to gather inspiration. Oh, that's like looking through a shark net. That's very cool. My favorites, because it reminds me of my wedding, because my seahorse was the motif. Love that wave. I don't think I've ever noticed that wave before, but that's a really cool wave. Oh, the multicolored jellyfish are gorgeous. And then you've got that beautiful fine coral. More waves. I use those in my color challenge card with the with the triangle dies. That is the AEC. No, the East. I don't know. I'm going to get it wrong. Hey, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Lynn. You're amazing. Just keep swinging. That's Dory. So we're going to do Dude this time. Oh, that's good, Shelley. You only miss me drumming up some support for YouTube and how to subscribe and get live notifications. So when this is over, you may want to go back to the start to check. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about these pouches. This is just a pencil case, and I did buy it from a dollar shop, the Reject Shop here in Australia. I know Kmart has them, but Kmart's are not smooth texture, where this is smooth on the outside and a teeny bit textured on the inside. So these are working for me for my 6x6 papers at the moment. Oh my God, we're going to do all this again. So colours, because I'm not going to cut this out right now. I have this handy dandy list from Connie Stewart and Whale of a Time. I do like grabbing out some balmy blue because that will be a nice contrast to that pool party. Oh, it's a Just Jade. Actually, I think that's Just Jade. I think I might grab out some pool party as well. Pool party. And the other one is Pacific Point, because he is Granny Apple Green, so I'm thinking maybe a titch of Pacific Point. Ah, thank you, Lynn. You can get them at Officeworks as well. That's good to know for the pouches. So when I'm using pattern paper, I like you can refer to the catalogue. You can type up your own list. I just acquired this list. I actually paid for it, and I just like it all in one quick look that I can grab. Oops, there goes my paper towels. Now I am going to, because I know I'm going to be a bit wet and messy, I'm just going to grab down, oops, my barbecue sheet. I think I almost bought out my local reject shop, and you know, once they're gone from the reject shop, that's it, they're gone. Okay, craft sheet. Now, I'm going to pop this paper right away because we don't want it to get wet, because we do know Ellen will do that. Okay. A barbecue sheet. I have also had a barbecue sheet once upon a time to do my wet things on, such as embossing paste and stuff like that, just to protect my work surface. So, aqua painters. Just an FYI, this has a reverse thread on the top. So rather than tidy, it's not the way you would do it. Shelley, it's just like the dollar store. It's just the name. Okay, Lynn, thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time. So I have just filled this with water. I have not used this one. And we do have push written on the side just here. And that's where we push to get the water. And I'm going to use my whole hand because I have absolutely no hand strength, as many of you know. Okay, so that is now damp. What I'm going to do, I'm just pushing the lid of this down. You can also use, apparently I need a lot more hand strength today. Just trying to get a puddle, a teeniest puddle. At least you all heard that. Yeah, it's a cheapy dollar store. Okay, I've got a tiny bit there, but that should be all I need for that colour. If not, I'll grab down the refill, I think I am. I'm just going to grab down the ink refills and pop a drop in the lid. As you can see, these lids, or the bases, are great for palettes. So we want subtles. Oh my dear word, I haven't vacuumed or anything today. My hand strength is gone. Hey Delinda. Yeah, so I got them, yeah, the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I know you girls have lots of those kinds of stores over there. Okay, Balmy Blue in the lid of Balmy Blue. Helps if you put the lid back on. But yes, the aqua painters open the opposite way to what you'd expect. Yes, exactly, Cindy. They just get overstock stuff, or they buy up overstock stuff and sell it off cheaply because they've bought it cheaply. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with, I don't know what I'm going to be starting with. I'm actually going to start with wetting our entire background, just so when we put this on, okay, wet down the paper, and I am using, I do want it quite wet. I probably would be better for this part to have a to have a paintbrush and a little pot of water, but alas, I do not. And our water is going to curl. But what I do have my water sprayer. So that's now damp. And when I bring on this balmy blue, it is going to move nicely and not leave too many paint strokes, so you can see what that has done just there. So that's a beautiful wash done very quickly because we have the wide brush. And then just to clean it off, just run a bit of water through. I hate having no hand strength sometimes, girls. Okay. I don't mind if these colours meld together a bit. Okay, now I'm going to grab my pool party. You can just see how those colours complement each other really, really nicely. And I can be bringing this piece in just to see. So I think that's plenty enough pool party, and I want to come in and add a little bit of the Pacific Point, and I think I may not even use this wide one. I may use one of the thinner ones just to add a little bit. Okay, so that one drop went quite a long way and has given me a nice look. So I've sort of got both colours coming in there quite nicely. And I haven't added too much water because the paper really isn't bending. Yes, the wide brush is the bomb. Okay, let's get this water moving and see if we can't now clean this up quite nicely. Actually, do you know what would be the easiest thing? Do this. Pick up the water from here, and then I just wipe it on my paper towel. Because these are white, they are going to stain, but as long as you're getting no colour transfer onto your paper towel, I am still getting a little bit. Just add a bit more water. I always have a spray bottle available. Okay, that's stained a little bit, but that's fine. And to put the lid back on, I just push together the bristles, pop it back on, still got water in the barrel, ready to rock and roll for next time. So I'm going to grab what we call our medium tip. So you can see there it's quite still quite fine, and I may this is now, so you can see I'm just adding some, because my hands are my hands, some nice wavy lines. Really, really happy with how that has come out, guys. Really happy. Nice and subtle. Exactly what I wanted in this background. And then we are going to dry it. Hey Shireen. Hello friends. Hey Roz. Hey Lorraine on your lunch break. It's very sad. I know my friend's movements. She's working hard and now taking a break. So, and just to show you this fine tip, which I don't need today, but will be great for fine watercolouring, and I'll show you the difference between the fine and the medium. So that's the difference. There is a very large difference, which is good. And then and we've got the clear lids so you can see through it and see which tip you are going to be using on your project. And I love that this case is hard and you've got your space for all three, so it just makes taking them somewhere nice and easy, because you can flip over this and they're safe and they shouldn't open in transit. So I can let this ink in these just dry like that. There isn't too much water, so I'm just going to close my ink pads. But if there was a lot of water, I would have wiped it up with this, with my paper towel, or with a baby wipe. Okay, so this is fairly wet. I'm not going to dry it now. I'm just going to pop it off to the side, and if it needs drying off at the end, I can do that. Hey Laura, hey Kelly. Okay, I'm going to put this straight away. I always store mine rolled up and it just lives just above me there. Okay, so I am going to bring back in and see how this Just Jade piece looks on that. That looks absolutely awesome, except for my hair that's in it. Oh, upside down. I may matte it in another colour, but either side or in the middle, that looks fantastic. So I've just used the Balmy Blue, what do I use? Balmy Blue Pool Party Pacific Point. And then the green is Just Jade for this piece. Just going to leave those off to the side there, and we're going to hand cut this dude here. Now, as you know, I love my hand cutting. So I'm going to cut in this way. I'm just going to try and leave the our other turtle friends intact. So you know, for this, me with my hands, I'm going to take my time cutting him out. Oh, for geez Louise. Done. Right. That piece of paper can go over here. Oh, hello, Miss Renee. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you are well. The other thing I'm going to do now that I don't need these re-inkers is pop them away, because my laptop takes up a lot of my desk space when I'm doing these lives. So I just need to be a bit more organised than what I normally am. Okay. Of course, I knock these over. How are you today, Kel? Or Kelly, not Kelly. You girls I don't know how you girls are friends. Names are so confusing when they're all the same. Yes, they are great sizes, Roz. Sorry, just getting back to a few comments. So how many of you actually own this set? These papers, the Whale of a Time Suite. Lucky this is not too hard to cut out. Mr. Crush. I didn't do a squirt. I did look up to see which quote I was going to use, but a lot of his other quotes are just a bit too long for a card. The entire suite. Very good, Kel. And I had another question that sort of popped into my head this morning. I know, a friend made a comment the other day and went, I knew that was your card. And I went, how did you know it was my card? I don't feel I have a particular style, but I apparently do. And I just wanted to know how you would describe my style. Oh, pardon my digestion there, gurgling away, the joys of having not much of a stomach. So how would you describe my style? Now I wouldn't mind bringing in some of this yellow into the card. Just going to grab my colour chart back out in a sec and have a look and see what colour that is, and we might do the dude in those colours. That'll be a nice pop against all these blues and greens. And then this would make just a cool card. I don't see this in my brain anyway, how it's formulating being a kid's card at all. I just think it's a child or a parent of the 2000s card. Anyone who loves Nemo. Oh, look at that against that. That looks great. Opulent. No, I'm not that fussy. Hey, Kathy, sorry, I was hand cutting away. Ah, lovely, Roz. That is such a good reason to get it. Gibberish. Okay, right. That's good to know, Jamie, because you see me make a lot of cards in all their stages. Relaxed and not uptight. Oh, I like that description, Bev. Hey, Laurie. Sorry, guys. I just need to have a drink. Sorry, me putting down that water bottle was very loud. Okay. My colour charty dover thing is here. Bumblebee. So Bumblebee is the yellow, and that is one of our new in colours. And look at all these scraps I have of Bumblebee. Jamie, don't look at the tear. I put in too much paper. I did buy clear packing tape though. You'll be happy to know. So I checked the quote on Google because I wanted to see if it was just dude, but apparently it is dude. Very vellamy. I love that, Jamie. I love that. What goes with vellum? Ellen! Sorry, Margie. And it's actually dude with a question mark. So I'm happy to report that, and I'll show you in the catalogue because it's a bit gobbledygook here, that the Playful Patterns, a Playful Alphabet die set, which is on page 178 of the catalogue, has a question mark. So you get multiple A's, multiple E's, multiple I's, L's, O's, P's, R's, T's. So you can, it's going to make making names and words so much easier. I know, Margie. I know, I just couldn't resist. So you've got duplicates of AEILNOPRST. So yeah, great set, and for $59, and you get all of them. And the other thing I'm absolutely in love with is when you take the letter off, there is an outline underneath. So I can, this is why I use this, so I can find where it goes and know if I'm missing anything. And I don't think D's were on that list of having multiples, but that's okay. Dude, D-U-D-E, and the question mark, I saw it. Question mark, question mark, question mark, where are you, exclamation mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Where is it? There, found it. Okay, question mark. So I have obviously kept the backing because of all these outlines. I don't normally keep these backing pieces. Good afternoon, Miss Beryl. How are you today? Now, what we are going to use for these letters, these are our foam, or this is one of, in the pack I think you get 3, our foam adhesive sheets. So this is basically a sheet of dimensionals, uncut. Actually, it's bigger than a sheet of dimensionals. So that's our normal sheet of dimensionals, and it's bigger than a sheet of dimensionals. And you've got backing on both sides. So what I am going to work out is if our letters can go here, and I have learnt the hard way doing this. You all saw the 50th card that I shared. Oh, that's perfect. So I sort of did the wrong thing with that one. So I am going to pop this piece, and this is the easy way. You pop the piece of paper across, okay? Then we just trim along the paper rather than cutting the paper and cutting the foam and trying to join them together. It does not work, and ask me how I know, because I've been there and I have done that. Right, so this, and see, I cut just the 50 out of this, and then die cut the letters and tried to join them together, and boy, it was fiddly. This way, I'm just cutting the letters, and then they're ready to adhere to the card. So yeah. Hey Donna, no problems, Margie. Happy to teach you girls from my mistakes. Better to not get frustrated than to get frustrated. Okay, so all these, I don't know why I grabbed out all these scraps, because I definitely don't need them. Oh, that's the kids' lunch ready. Timer's going off. Wonder what they're having. I think I just heard Owen mention a pie. Sort of a good day. Okay, these colours are just going to go up out of the way. I will need to run this through my die cut machine twice because of the D, but that's okay. Yes, because I think I worked out, let's have a look here. They're exactly the same width as dimensionals, and that's exactly right. You can I can use the leftover pieces for my class. Now I should be okay. Okay, D. It doesn't matter if they don't go on straight or not, because although if they went on straight, you could then use the outside bit, but I'm not using that today. Dew. I don't have any, well, I do have stuffed dew. I lie. D-U-E. These silly magnetic bits. It doesn't matter. It's going to go through. And this has the dot integrated into the die. Just make sure they're all on there. Now, doing this will not compress the, hold on, I'll show you, I'll bring it across. So the foam gets compressed, but it comes back straight away. It's amazing. It's amazing. So that has cut all the way through. That was a really good catch, catching that. Cannot wait to get my new die cut machine, girls. Okay. I need my D. I need my U. Oh, that is not coming. Come on. Although I do have the little ejection pieces, but that's okay. I am just going to snip this off, and I'm going to show you a way to pop out, to smooth out those ejection pieces. My D is thoroughly stuck, but you can see it absolutely cuts, and this is absolutely the same thickness as it was before. Just put in the final D. This is ready to go. Where did that piece of paper just go? Oh. I was just waiting for that to happen, girls. So you can see here, I did great eyeballing, and I'm not having much wastage at all. I don't even think any of my wastage is usable wastage, to tell you the truth. Okay, die cut machine away. Yeah. Always jam the plates back in. Well, it's not jamming, it's just making sure they don't go anywhere. Okay, now put these straight back on to the sheet, because I would be absolutely devastated if I lost any of these dies. So these are a great size for scrapbooking, for card making, and they're not like, I have an Owen who has a really nice short name, David and Ellen, nice short names, and then I named a Lachlan. It's not so short. So all the other alphabet dies I've had over the years have been too big. This, I could happily put Lachlan's name, oh, craft ledge prevention method. That's exactly right, Jamie. Doesn't work quite so well with whatchamacallit, with the embossing plate die bit, but that's okay. Okay, need my little bin. My hands are not happy today. Maybe I've done too much crafting this week. Who knows? I know you girls give me a lot of grace, and I appreciate it. I'm a slow crafter because of my hands. Jamie is a speedy Gonzalez. So I just don't know if it will fit the whole way across this. That's where I sort of plan on having it, and that's my plan. And see, maybe my plan won't work, because I did have the, oh yes, it's your day. So I had plans on Dude, It's Your Day, Enjoy It. That's my plan, and I was just eyeballing all of this, and it's going to work. So now I'm thinking of just stamping this on, and if it doesn't work, I've got enough height in this piece of paper, because we're using this landscape, to stuff it up. Yes, Jamie, you answered it. I know he's going to need some vellum, and you know I have some circles that are available from Tuesday. So this is a new stamp set. Rather than cleaning it, I'm just going to run my finger over it just to make sure. I know it's a way to condition your stamps, just to get off any of the manufacturing bits and bobs. Now, Pacific Point, although that doesn't look like Pacific Point in there, but I am going to be adding some more Pacific Point on this card. I may even mat this with Pacific Point and then put it on a Just Jade background or something. But then again, if we don't like it, as I said, we have options. Hello, Miss Tuppertania, how are you? Leaving, holding, waiting for ink to transfer. I love that. Yay. Woohoo. Go me. I know I've got to keep up with my style. That's exactly right, Jamie. I feel like I've got all the scissors and pointy things just sitting on my desk at the moment. I use them all for different purposes. I still haven't. I'm going to try this. Pop this over here. Look at that. It looks awesome. But yes, there will definitely be vellum. So I'm going to try to get rid of these, or to soften these. Yeah. With bone folder. So just over the points, I'm just popping them down. I know it's not going to help the look of the cardstock, but it looks better than having them there. So much better than having the little ejection dots prominent. We don't need little nipples on our card, do we, girls? Jessica's not here. I can't make fun of her when she's not here, although she's got new ones now. There is a story there, girls. It's not quite my story to tell. Okay, they look much better. They're still there, but they're not prominent. All the words I want to say, girls. Yes, I will, Jamie. That is my next point of call, is to grab out my Use It Up. Oh, did I put them in my Use It Up pouch? Or did I put them back in my... I think I may have put them straight back into my vellum scrap box, you know? Because the only vellum circles I'm seeing... Do you know what? I had a vellum sprig in here that I could have used on Tuesday's card. I knew I had a vellum sprig somewhere. That would have worked really nicely. Okay. Vellum scraps. Here they are. He fits perfectly. What do you reckon of that, Jamie? I like this because you can still see the bits underneath, and I will put in the dude. Okay. Start putting in the dude and we'll see how we go. actually, no. I'm going to mat this piece. I'm going to work out the card base and the mat for this. So I'm going to grab down Jamie's favourite colour, Just Jade. I say that tongue in cheek. How does 2 layers look? Okay, 2 layers. You're going to like, I don't like the look of 2 layers, because I don't see as much of the background paper. But you're going to like it. Yeah, he'll be popped up. He's just sitting there at the moment. I was so waiting for that, Jamie. I was so waiting for that. Thinking maybe Just Jade for the background. But this piece of paper's Just Jade, Jamie. Do you hate that one too? I'm so glad I spilt that water down my front and not on the thing. You like the contrast, just like you knew I would. I know. Now, Pacific Point. I wouldn't mind adding some Pacific Point in, but let me see. I don't know even if Pacific Point will work. See, it works really nicely on that, but I'm thinking it's actually too bright in a cardstock. But it's actually, yeah, it's way too bright in a cardstock. So it worked well for the sentiment, but that's about it. It can go in there. Okay, stand up and get Balmy Blue and Pool Party. Pool Party. And Pool Party and Just Jade work so well together. And Balmy Blue. Right. And look at those 3 colours together. Actually, I'll show you the real colour side. Look at those 3 colours together. They just work perfectly. I don't know, but I can... Pacific Point, we don't have it even in... We don't have Pacific Point in markers. Let me check. Do I have... I haven't done my marker colour chart for this year. But Bermuda Bay, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, Balmy Blue, Misty Moonlight, Navy. No, don't have Pacific Point in a marker. So, right, Just Jade can go to the side. Yes, that is very true. I could use the Balmy Blue or something like that, or I could just use a darker blue that will tone in and work. This is just my thoughts for the moment, girls. Nothing is stuck and set in stone, as you can see. Oh, these like way too wishy-washy. I'm even thinking maybe just a pop of white. Let me check Balmy, because Pacific Point is an absolute no. And I don't think we're using Whale Done at the moment either. Let's see with my bigger. Just, I get enough of a... No, I think I'm matting this in white. I don't even know if I'll use Just Jade anymore. Whether I just put it on a white card base. The white will work really well though. And with this pop of the Bumblebee, it'll look great. Oh, I could use a Bumblebee card base. Oh, that might work. But let me just grab my Whisper White scraps. Or does this piece need matting at all? I don't think this piece needs matting at all. Hey Barbara, thanks for joining. Oh, okay, to the Just Jade because it's tone on tone. Okay, right. You know I've got it here in front of me. I may not have a piece that's big enough. Oh, actually, I'll take this piece from underneath. No. It's actually slightly different tone. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Okay. I'm just going to have a look at what a thick Whisper White card base. I'm hoping I actually, yes I do. I even have a pre-made card because there's white in here. No, that does not work at all. So Bumblebee, if not, Just Jade. This is where the fun of playing with colours comes in. No, I'm not. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. So did not say that. Okay, thank you, Jamie. I will have a look. We know it's here. We know it's here. It hasn't gone anywhere. But yes, I am missing a D. It is not on the floor. It is on the desk. Okay, we will find that later. Well, we have to find it to finish the card, don't we? Ah, found it. All good. It just got swiped away. Thanks for that, Jay. You're the bomb. Okay, trimmer. Trimmer. And 2 pieces of cardstock is not going to be helpful at all. Okay. Score in half, then cut. I think this is going to work perfectly. I love that one pass with this scoring blade. Well, it's not really a blade. With the scorer, works perfectly, except when you pop that out of the track. Okay, that card base goes straight back in the packet. Oh, it was Margie. Sorry. You must have been... I could. Although I do have our shimmery crystal effects that I could use for the bubbles. Margie, I can't even find your comment now. Oh, yes, I can. It was just above me saying hello. Sorry, Margie. Cool, thank you, Jamie. Sorry, Margie, I wasn't ignoring you. I only skim read. Well, I try and keep up with the comments, but that's very much easier said than done when you're crafting at the same time. Yes. Okay, we have our bubble solution. I'm going to put this stamp way out of the way because I can see myself smearing because I've added a bit of extra something there too. Okay, let's do some serious, oh, look at that. That looks so much better. Look how it just makes it pop. No, I haven't scored it straight. that's okay. Now this has a few furry bits. That's okay. Nothing's perfect, it's handmade, not Hallmark. So I'm thinking that I don't need any more mats than this. I'm going to commit, going to start committing. I am going to use my Seal Plus because this is a bit warped. I am just a little bit busy, just a little bit. Hello, Myrtle. Thank you for joining. Now, I look as though I'm using a lot of adhesive. I am, because this has been wet and it is buckled, and I need to tell this piece of paper who's boss. And I am also proving my theory that angling this back on itself breaks and leaves the adhesive here ready to use for next time. Now this is really, really sticky. So much so, it picked up my whole bone folder. You can see how sticky this is, girls. Oh my God, that's now got adhesive on it. Now, do we have a right way and a wrong way? I think we do. No, that's fine. I can make that. I did make an upside down card the other day. So I'm hyper aware of checking card bases and stuff like that. Now, I'm only going to have... Oh, shit. That apparently is my favourite word today, and I'm normally not like this on camera. Right, so because I didn't push down, I've just lifted a touch of the cardstock there. Just got to make sure I'm getting it down straight and even. Okay, that's good. That's how it's going to live. Can't change it now. Okay. Yes, a very good demonstration. Thank you, Jamie. I like that. Okay, can I do this with just my trimmer? Have I got 10 centimeters? Yes, I do. Have a nice little scrap there I can use for something else. Just put that over there. Close enough is good enough. That is going to go nicely there, and I can just use my normal wet glue, which will give me a bit of... I could have used this glue for the watercolor piece as well, but I just chose not to because I wanted to see how the Seal Plus was going to work for me. That needs a pin put through it. Let's try the other one. Right. Glue goober. This is my one that is working at the moment. I just have a little like hemming pin. I just have a little pin. Ah, that's how I got the ink transfer. I just have a little pin sitting in my eraser that I can use for glue. Okay, I've now removed said extra ink. Try not to get fingers in the glue. Okay. Love that. Now, I do just want to put just one little in the middle, lay this up, and now a punched piece of paper and a cut piece of paper do have a right and a wrong way, and that is not perfectly a circle, and do you know what? That's okay. And yes, you can see the adhesive. Okay, that is going to work really, really nicely. Just up there. And now I am going to remove all my backings. I think I need to go off just a touch. I'm not pressing these down at all. I'm just placing them. You can see how me not attaching the cardstock now has made this so much easier. Oh no, Tatiana, while you are in the video, please press the 3 dots at the top of the video and make sure you've got live notifications turned on. Hey Di. Yeah, thank you, Jay. And I'm going to use my T-square ruler to make sure this is straight as well, because that's why majority of us own a T-square ruler. And that, my eyeballing is pretty even because it's just gone off a touch on each side. And I know that isn't straight. Helps if the ruler's around the right way though. Could have used this to start off with, but you know, these things happen. As you can see, they were only touch put down. Come on. And yes, we should all talk nicely to our craft projects. And this one is totally off, 1000%. Okay, and now to get the tittle. I don't know if the bottom's called a tittle or the top is called a tittle in like an eye. That's okay, not a problem at all, Di. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, not a problem, Tatiana. We just wanted to make sure. Okay, this one I am definitely using my scissors. Ah, you pain in the behind. Well, do you know what? I've taken the backing off with it, that's why. Okay. I get nails on next Tuesday, so I'm going to be really late to do my live. Next Tuesday is my assumption, because I'm getting nails put on, which for me, as you know, is so exciting because I haven't had them on since like March. Okay, love it, dude. It's your day. Okay, dimensionals. Now, I think I'll be using a mix of outsides and minis, because as you know, we're rationing at the moment. Rationing. This corner bit will be great for the middle of his body. That'll make it nice and sturdy. And then I love how these are an extension of my hand. Do you girls just use your fingers to adhere this, or adhere like this, or yeah, I'd be interested to know. Thanks, Margie. Thanks for telling me about that, Dee. I would have been Devo had I had got to this point. Where's my Dee? I knew it'd be on my desk, but yeah. Okay, so because this only is paper, the designer series. Sorry, Miss Heidi, who's sometimes here, just tried to ring me. I will ring her back as soon as I'm finished this card. I got to that pretty quickly because I'm wearing my Apple Watch again because my wrist no longer hurts. You use tweezers. Okay, cool. Yeah. I find any kind of tweezers hard, even the reverse tweezers, but the reverse tweezers are more my friend than normal tweezers. Don't you hate it when your hands are occupied and you get an itchy ear? Okay. Love that. So he is all dimensionalized. I am going to use, probably because I've got it here, probably normally wouldn't use Seal Plus because it's a bit of overkill on the back of vellum, but it kind of works because it's just sitting on my desk. Look at that. I love it. Now, do we really need the bubbles? Like 3 bubbles going up there? I know Jamie's going to say yes. Aren't you, Jay? I can hear her going, yes, yes, use it. You use scissors or my nails, okay? Yeah. Okay, Margie and Margie and Margaret. And yes, I'm really happy with this. You know, never as I imagine, but yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to need my pin for this actually. Yeah. Has been a while. Ah, yes, I did need my pin just to go through that top. And then I always pop it back in there, so then I don't lose it. And then Miss Louisa, the dog, then uses it for something. Okay, this appears, sorry, I'm just testing it on my hand first. I need it to come all the way down because I want to get a really nice, because it's been sitting there. Oh, come on, hands. Just want to get it all in the tip. I know. Yes, yes. Well, this may not be the yes that you girls wanted because I'm kinda, now stay there. Okay, this is a two-handed job for me. Sorry, girls. And I've got to, okay. It's got stringy bits. No, it's not working how I wanted it. I think I'm just going to have to take it off. just made a mess. Okay, just before it dries or anything else. I have a solution, never fear. Never fear. Okay, that is not the solution for now. I don't know whether I've stored it incorrectly or not, but that is not the solution. I do have some clear crystally gems. Let me see if and I've got these that I have to reorder them. I've used them so much. Can I find them? Here they are. Okay, the Elegant Faceted Gems. And we have these clear ones. So these go with the Peony Sweet, and we have Glittered Frosted, we have Petal Pink, and we have Clear, and they are faceted. So I think this is just what we need to finish this off. Is everyone in agreement? It might be the cold weather, Lorraine, you're exactly correct. And it is nearly a year old, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. But you can see how much of a lover I have been of these gems. Okay, so a little one. I want to move that now. That one there. I just wish I had another little one, but that's okay. And I normally don't use my scissors. I normally use my glue tip for these. Okay, so there we go. Done. Done, done, done. Let's bring out everything I have used. I'll leave these here. So I'll show you close up. I could put some type of shimmer or everything on the dude, but I want to leave this open to be a boy or a girl card, so I don't want to add any shimmer. It says it's your birthday, and it is from a new to me stamp set, Happiest of Birthdays. So this only arrived the other week. So that's the only stamp set I've used. Okay, and these are the three. I better add the Just Jade, because the Just Jade is in that pattern paper. So they're the four colours. We have used the water painters to create the background with, let me see if I can find it, with the, well, almost lost all my scraps, with our fluid watercolor paper. I have used Stampin' Seal. I have used our handy dandy gems, our Elegant Faceted Gems, and this is the card. Oh no, we used, oh my dear word, we used the Playful alphabet. We used the Playful alphabet dies. Playful alphabet dies. Elegant Faceted Gems. The card. And we used Stampin' Seal, which was a really nice test. I know which movie is next, and Harry Potter is now Disney, so I am on a bit of a Disney theme. I really truly am on a Disney theme. I'm just going to pop this up so we can get all of them there. So yes, I hope you like this card, because I certainly do. I really enjoyed making it, and it's one of those ones I came up with the idea ages ago. And yeah, oh, and the foam sheets, yeah, and the foam sheets, but I'm not, they're not easy for me to grab, because I just keep one single sheet in my thing. I'm open to suggestions of movies that you think that I have the supplies for. Oh, Lady and the Tramp, easily with Pampered Pets. Lady and the Tramp would work great. But I need to be off. I need to go do some food shopping and deliver some catalogues to my gorgeous ladies locally. So have an amazing weekend. I've got class this Sunday. So Miss Jamie, if you wanted to come down, but I think you might be getting your girl. But if you and her wanted to come to class, spaghetti scene. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've seen a lot of other people do it though. That's the problem. I love the font and I love the mixed fonts. That's exactly right, Barbara. I'm a sucker for mixed fonts. So yeah, thank you girls. Be good, be safe. Oh, your dad's there. That's right. That's right. If you want to buy any of these products or you just want to reach out, I am here and I shall endeavour to get back to you all as soon as possible. I will see you late on next Tuesday and I'll have fresh nails on, which will be fun. So have a good weekend and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.